What's up, Teenage Castaways, and welcome back to part 2 of the MSC WORLD America ship tour and review. So on this side of this part of the video, I am going to be giving a tour of the World Galleria and World Promenade on the MSC WORLD America. Anything deck 10 and below is what I will be showing you. Alright, now I have my sister with me, and she is going to say some things about what she thinks of this ship.
I think the ship is pretty, it's awesome. It's very big, a lot of things to do. I definitely think it's worth it to come and just try out the boat. It's pretty good.
Fantastic, great words of advice, and I completely agree with her. So like I said, I'm going to start with the World Galleria, the World Galleria, and kind of show all 3 decks that have things to do inside the World Galleria, and I hope this video is helpful for you. So let's get started. Alright, so like I said, from decks really 16 if you just have a regular stateroom. Other than that, it's MSC Yacht Club staterooms are on deck 16. But 16 all the way down to 9, there is nothing on those decks but staterooms. So deck 8 is where I will start. I am in the forward part of the ship, and I will show you where the spa is and work back and then down, back and forth. Alright, so right here is the MSC area spa. The thermal spa is in the back right there, and all other amenities in there as well. Here is the juice bar that MSC has to offer. And then right here is the private dining experience for the MSC Yacht Club, which spans this entire area. This is also the top portion of the World Galleria, and you can overlook everything that is right here. Now, looking to my left, you have the Gin Project, which is kind of like the gin bar. It's another bar, kind of a pub style, that also you can see where the brewery is, as well as the spiral staircase that goes to Master of the Sea down on deck 7. So now I'm going to continue aft, and I will show you the other things that this deck has to offer. Alright, so right here is the loft, is the comedy center, kind of music center that they have on board the MSC WORLD America. And you are able to go out, so wrong side. You are able to go out these doors and hang out here, which is kind of like a hidden area that nobody really remembers, but it's also an area to overlook the ship. Right now we are in Ocean Cay, so I'll just give you like a very beautiful area. I love Ocean Cay, it's kind of chill. But yeah, no, so back to the ship tour. So right here is the Fizz Champagne Bar. Really nice, sleek area, and you can go out those doors and hang out where the loft was. It's kind of the same area, and it's just a really nice, sleek area that they have champagne and other sparkling wines. Over here is another bar called Elixir. It's a mixology bar. They kind of like, you can get a whole bunch of drinks in here. Very cool. And then right beside that is a specialty restaurant, which another restaurant that I highly suggest on MSC World America. They've done great with the specialty food on here is Italy, which is like an Italian homegrown restaurant right in there. So now I'm looking over the aft portion of the World Galleria. Right here is a fine jewelry shop, a bunch of jewelry, necklaces, earrings, that sort of thing right there, rings. And then here's the MSC Excursions desk. So now I'm entering into the World Promenade on the MSC World America. A whole lot of very nice area. And it's highly covered too, so you don't have to worry too much about the weather, but you're still outdoorsy. So here's luxury accessories, a bunch of purses and everything right here. Here is the Coffee Emporium. Obviously, as the title suggests, it is a bunch of coffee. Over here is Paxos, which is another specialty restaurant, one that we enjoy one of the most, actually. It is Greek food, and then they have kind of like a to-go, grab-and-go Greek gyros, and other Greek food right there. If you go up those stairs right there is the Paxos Terrace. It's just a nice little area to hang out, some seating. On my left, or sorry, my right is World of Jewels and Omega. And then here on deck 8 is the lower portion of the jaw drop slide. It comes down the spiral slide right here. On that side is the Promenade Bites. You can get hot dogs and stuff there. And right now I think they have cotton candy. On my right is All Stars Sports Bar, which I will walk into there right now. Really cool sports bar to watch sports and everything. Self-pouring beers right there. If you have the drink package, you can scan your card and pour your own beer. And then here's some darts. It is $15 for 30 minutes or $30 for an hour.
Good. Don't touch it.
Come on, look at the screen. Don't look at me. And then if you look out here is a shuffleboard table. It is the same price of $15 for 30 minutes or $30 for 60 minutes. Alright, so back outside you have Sweet Temptations in here, which is kind of like the candy shop. Ice cream, crepes, waffles, build your own ice cream. Right there, kind of fill your own bags of candy. Here's the crepes and waffles right here. Bunch of seating areas. It's kind of like oh, and they also do have frozen yogurt back here, which they have running right now, but you know, toppings and everything. And then right back out this way, you can get some gelato outside as well. But here is the prettiest view. It is the aft of the ship. There's a bunch of seating out here where you can hang out and chill. There's some promenade decks and promenade view decks all right there, and yeah, I'm sorry, decks, I meant cabins, promenade cabins. Really cool area. I love the World Promenade. They designed it really good. Unlike Royal Caribbean's promenades, like they call them the boardwalk, where it's a whole bunch of kid activities. This one's a little bit more laid back, chill, hang out, and kind of enjoy your time at sea or any other day. So now I'm going to go down to the middle level of the World Galleria and tour that for you. Alright, so I'm in the aft portion of Deck 7 and entering the Panorama Lounge. They have shows and everything in here. There's a bar, there's pool tables, and it is a 2-story view of the aft section of the ship overlooking the wake. Very cool interactive screen down below. I'll actually show you it. If nothing's going on, you can come down here. Very nice big comfy chairs as well. They hold bingo and other various shows. They can do acrobatics, and as you walk in here, you can see the little koi fish, and they react with your feet. So you can mess around with this and hang out in here. Really pretty lounge. I love this. Just like on the Quantum class with they have the 270 lounge, very similar to that. That very nice area they hold. I like how they utilize it almost like a theater on board, but I wish more ships would create something like this. Alright, so here's the casino on board the MSC World America. You have your table games on the port side of the ship, and you have on your starboard side, right over here, you have your smoking section, what is section off. That way this place isn't overwhelming with the smoke smell, and you have a bar in the middle. I really like how they sectioned off the smoking section. That way if people are sensitive to it, or I mean, really just sensitive to it, that way they don't have to deal with it. So now I'm walking into the second level of the World Galleria. So, also on Deck 7 is where you can do the boat deck, walk around area. You can't see the front of the ship. It is sectioned off for crew, but there's not really a great view of sorry, they're doing an announcement. But you can overlook everything from a lower level. Great place for a little stroll. Nobody comes out here ever really, and I always love the boat decks and ships. Alright, so the aft portion of the second level of the MSC World Galleria, on the port side you will find the MSC Marine Conservation Center, where if you would like to donate or buy things for the good and wellness of the ocean, this is a great place to come, and they will talk to you about everything MSC Foundation supports. Over here is the sushi restaurant and Chinese food called Kyoto. And then over here on the starboard side, you will find all your picture hub and photos. You have Iris right here where they'll take a picture of your eyes and make some very pretty pictures, but they are quite pricey. Your entire photo gallery center. And then over here is the MSC shop, where you can see all of the MSC signature items. On the other side, more midship, port side, Oh, excuse me. You can see Butcher's Cut, which is the grill, and then Ola, which is a fantastic tacos and cantina Mexican food restaurant that they have on board. So once again, looking at my port side, you can see Time Valley, which is the watch and timepiece shop that they have on board as well. And then over here is Masters of the Sea. They have a staircase that connects to the gin bar. Very cool kind of nautical theme in there. And then you have the barber shop right here. This is not the only barber shop. They have one in the spa as well. And then all the way forward on deck 7 is the only entrance to the World Theater. I'll insert a picture of what it looks like in there, but it's a very unusual layout, but very clean and sleek theater. Now I will go down to deck 6, which is the main deck of the World Galleria. All the way forward in the World Galleria, you can see this telephone booth, which if you're lucky enough, you can get a speakeasy token, which is very difficult to find. It's very difficult to even get in, even if you have one. You have to make reservations and everything. A very cool area. Here is the Luna Park. On the other side, actually, this is like kind of an arcade center. The second one, I showed you the other one that's up on the higher decks. But this is Luna Park, kind of like a sports complex indoor. They have events in there. But then I'm going to walk around this and show you the other part of the World Galleria. Alright, still at the front of the World Galleria, you kind of have a pizza section over there, and burgers, fries, fried chicken, not fried, chicken tenders, same thing, but all over here that you have to offer kind of as a quick eats. But here is the World Galleria in all its beauty. They have a screen, LED screen at the top that can kind of show like designs and images, very immersive. Over here is your future cruise center. I am walking aft, by the way. And then you have over here Jean Philippe, where you can do customized chocolate, ice cream, chocolate in general, all right there. And then your shopping gallery is right here, where you can buy any alcohol, cosmetics that you need. You can find that all right here. On the other side, on the port side, you can find the boutique, which is more designer clothes. And then guest services is right over here. Now opposite of guest services is another bar that they tend to hold trivia in and other music events right here. Another beautiful bar with a bunch of seating areas. In the aft portion of the ship, you will find the Hexagon restaurant as well as the Escamno restaurant. And in the very back, you'll find the last main restaurant, another main restaurant called Bubbles right back in there. Alright, and so this is the last portion that I'm going to be talking about. I'm currently on deck 5, this is where the La Folcalia restaurant is, which is the last main dining restaurant that the MSC World America has to offer. So, to wrap up this video, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you for making it all this way. It's fantastic that I have all this support for starting so soon, or late, I'm sorry, but MSC has done a great job with the ship. The design is beautiful, the amenities is fantastic, and it is one of my top most favorite cruise ships. And that might be a little bit of a opinionated just because this is the newest ship that I've ever been on. It is a fantastic cruise ship, and I highly recommend it for anyone who is considering trying a MSC cruise, or who wants to go on a first cruise, or really anybody who wants to cruise in general. MSC World America is a fantastic ship. So once again, I hope this video was helpful and informative for you, and I hope that you can use this video for your next cruise adventure. Thank you for watching.